Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Grind official live stream, Sniping Value with Matt. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? You're in jury duty watching this. That's hilarious. Guys, hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I'm looking to snipe some value here bright and early. Was not able to do a live stream this weekend, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm going to do live streams on the weekends just in general. Just don't know yet. Don't know if I want to spend time with the family. Don't know if I have enough time to. I have a six-month-old kid now, so it's gonna be quite the journey this NFL season. So we're gonna try to still get out as much content as possible. Also, I have not been spending the most time on other apps other than Underdog and PrizePicks. So we're gonna be focusing our attention on some of these other apps a little bit later on in the live stream. But I still do want to start out with Underdog. Underdog has been insane for us, like absolutely insane. I mean, I can't tell you how many winners. I couldn't keep up with the amount of winners that I was tweeting out over the weekend. But these were all from live slips I put, live stream slips, and also some slips I put into the Discord chat. If you guys haven't signed up for our Discord chat, it is a premium Discord server where I post all my favorite slips before the bumps. I don't usually post them to Twitter. But it's completely free to access. All you have to do is screenshot a code using DGF on one of our partner apps. All of our partner apps are across the top here. We have Parlay Play, Jock Market. We have SportsBattle. If you guys DM me a screenshot of using code DGF for 100% match up to $100 to any one of those apps, I will allow you to get into the Discord chat. I'll sign you up for VIP lifetime access. Regardless, let's go ahead and kick off this live stream. I know that you guys don't want to hear all of the talk about all these DFS apps. Let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Again, I want to start out with Underdog. Underdog has had some crazy discrepancies, and I think it's just very evident where we should go here to get the most bang for our buck. Julio Rodriguez will start out here, taking the under of fantasy score. I'll explain why that's a good play here in a second. Acuna, let's go ahead and take the under, even though I've already taken that. Acuna under fantasy score, and then we'll go down to, let's do this. Matt Olson is positively correlated. Let's go ahead and lock that in. 2 unders in Coors Field. I know it's terrifying, but guys, we trust the data. I just locked that in, so let's go ahead and switch over to Underdog Fantasy, where we just put in Acuna. Did that literally just get bumped? No. Okay, that was an old. Sometimes you have to update Underdog on PrizePicks. It's pretty, it's very quick to adjust, like right before your eyes. And Julio Rodriguez. So this is what the slip is going to look like. Positive correlation, right? If the mindset behind this is if Ronald Acuna does not do well, there's less opportunities for Matt Olson to get on base and vice versa. If Matt Olson's not doing well, then guess what? Acuna is probably not going to get that many opportunities to hit the baseball, right? That's how this works. So 2 positive correlation. I know it's not ideal because they're both playing at Coors, but Julio Rodriguez under fantasy score as well is a 1 off. What we do to come up with these plays is all this is derived off of the fantasy market that is on Underdog. So if we switch over to the fantasy scores here, we're just adding into the multipliers. I don't know where to find the multipliers here for fantasy scores. I guess it's right here. Yeah. So for a hitter, you get 3 points for single, for double 6, triple 8, home runs 10, walk 3. You guys get the point, right? Obviously, there's no fantasy score markets on the sports books. However, all the player props that go into coming up for to this calculation for Underdog, all those player props are included in that formula. So as you can see here, Julio Rodriguez has an 8.7 fantasy score according to DraftKings for this player props. So we're taking the under. There's a 3.3 difference. That is insane. That's a huge edge. Like if you saw a 3.3 difference on any player prop across the industry, you guys would be hammering that under, right? So we technically have created our own market for fantasy scores using real data, using real player prop data, and that's how you do that. Also, Acuna looks like he has gotten bumped. I don't know if he was removed or just bumped. He's not showing on the fantasy screen here, so let's, just curious. because he's always very aggressive, man. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's just not loading for our optimizer at the moment. Regardless, yeah. Okay, so he was removed. Ronald Acuna was removed. That is it. All right, moving on to the next one. Let's go ahead down. A lot of these are CSGO plays. I'm going to switch over to the middling tool just to show you guys why that is the better tool to take advantage of if you are playing Underdog. Earned runs allowed. This is a heavily juiced prop here on Gosman, but it's only 54.97%. In order to be plus EV for 3-man slips, you have to have an average fair odds calculation of 54.95% plus. That's how that works, okay? So we're looking for anything that's higher than 54.95. Obviously, a 0.02% profit margin is not ideal. So let's go ahead and try to find some more plays here on the middling tool. Find some better value, right? That is the mindset here. So the middling tool, fantastic tool to use, right? We can find discrepancies within the market, take advantage of both sides. For instance, Matt Olson here, that is still available. On Underdog, we've already middled. So what I would do is switch over to Fliff, take the over at 1.5 at minus 145 juice. That's not that juiced, right? If he lands on 2, you technically don't lose both apps. You win on Fliff, you don't lose on Underdog. It gets pushed down to a 2-man power. Regardless, you're technically not losing on both apps, and you're breaking even. So that's the whole point here. So let's switch down here. I want to find some more appealing props. Acuna, not that good because it's 2, 2, 2. The market is pretty much in disagreement here with 1.5 and 2. So don't feel confident on taking Azuña right now. Under 2 total bases. Same thing with Severino. Walco, this is a huge discrepancy. Let's talk about this, right? Walco is set to 31.5 here on Underdog. So let's go ahead and put Walco here in 31.5. Organize my tabs up top. And we can take the under on Hot Streak. For a profitable Hot Streak play here, we're looking for anything that is above 58% fair odds because a 2-man power on there pays around 3x. And if you can find an edge here, it adjusts. It's higher than 58% by 0.96. So what we can do is middle. I'm going to turn around and take the under here at minus 134 on Hot Streak. The mindset here is if this player lands in between 31.5 and 34.5, you win on both apps. And a 3-kill difference could make or break your night for that player, right? So we're taking the under here on Walco at 1.68 multiplier. On Hot Streak, they show everything as a multiplier and not hidden juice. So that's what we're doing here. And I am just looking at the chat real quick, and we're going to continue to snipe value here. All right, so Cynic, I think that's how you pronounce his name. We're taking the over on that 10.5 headshots. 10.5. They don't play for the same team. Okay, positive no, never mind. It's not positive correlation because they're 2 different matchups. Got a little too excited there, but we can also take the over of Cynic on Hot Streak, if I can find him. CYNIC. Okay, they're going to make it hard to find. For whatever reason, his name's not coming up. He's in the Nouns matchup. Verse. Come on. Is he not on the board? Why is he not on the board? I swear, sometimes this Hot Streak at bugs. I might have to just skip past because I don't want to lose out on this value here. But guys, I'm showing you my process. This is legitimately my process every single time I go to scope out value. I start with the middling tool. I go through each discrepancy that I can find. Yeah, let's just move past it. Move past it. Not worth our time. Nosrack. Nosrack on Underdog looks to be off. This is some positive correlation. If this is an over, no, this is an under. So I'll explain why that's negative correlation. We're going to skip past that one as well. Here after I put in the slip, CJ under. What we could do is put Nasrak in here under headshots, and then we could also throw in CJ. I believe that's positive correlation under headshots here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll put in Walco over. This is a different matchup. Go ahead and put in that slip. I'm going to go ahead and enter it in on my phone so that you guys have plenty of time to do so. And yes, we will switch to PrizePicks here in a second. I know that's everybody's favorite to play. We have not been running too well on PrizePicks after that 30x that we got. That went pretty much viral for me. Nasrak, under headshots, and CJ. Hopefully these guys get no headshots in this matchup. That's what we're hoping for. That is what we're hoping for. Ah, you can't put the same team. It's the same matchup. Sorry, guys. I'm wasting time. That was dumb. I knew that. Don't correct me. I know. I'm an idiot. Same team here. Evil Geniuses. Nouns. Same team. Come on. Give me something. Nouns. ABR. Under. And this app is off, so hot streak is off. Wow. For the first time in forever, we might not have too much value here on Underdog. Sorry, guys, about the brain fart. Really? Switch back to the optimizer just to put in a slip here. Blake Snell under 36.5 fantasy score. Boom. That's the slip. That is the slip. Boom. So the overall pick is going to be Walco over 31.5, maps 1 to 2. Nasrak under 16.5 headshots. And then Blake Snell under 36.5 fantasy score. All right. So again, all we're doing here is adding up the near even lines across the industry for player props, since the sportsbooks don't have a fantasy score market, right? And the way that we do that is we take a look here. If I refresh, looks like Blake Snell under 33.9. The sportsbooks set this at 33.9 according to DraftKings. And then on Underdog, 36.5. Also, the Gosman popped to the top. Oh, I missed that one. Guys, sorry. It's Monday. Bear with me here. Let's start on another slip then. Let's go ahead and go Gosman. Bear with me. I'm sorry. All over the place. Gosman over 39.5. Looks fantastic. Jones, 2 books here, agree with her line being set to 8.5 rebounds, but on Underdog, set to 9.5. Get some WNBA action in here. I feel like I haven't played WNBA too much recently. Cunha is still up there. Rodriguez got bumped down a little bit. We can double down on Rodriguez. I'm personally not going to do that, but you can still take advantage. Severino over pitcher strikeouts. Let's go there. Pitcher strikeouts. Let's do that. All right. Next slip is going to be Gosman under fantasy score. Jones under 9.5 rebounds. There's always unders on Underdog. Always. Over strikeouts, though, for Severino. Go ahead and get that slip in. I'll let you guys go ahead and take a few seconds to get in that slip. Yes, need PrizePicks. Got it, guys. We're switching. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no more value anyway. But go ahead and get off this slip, guys, if you haven't already. Gosman under fantasy score, Jones under rebounds, and Severino We'll come back to Underdog here in a second. Let's now switch gears to PrizePicks. Happy Monday to everybody coming in for the first time. Looks like some discrepancies here as well. Let's go ahead and start out a slip on PrizePicks. We're going to try to get in a 5-man. Get in a 5-man. Let's go with Ohtani and Bryce Harper under HRR. The casuals hate that one. I'll explain why that's a good play here in a second. Snell under fantasy score as well. Looks like it's mispriced on PrizePicks. Snell under. And again, the fantasy scoring is differently for pitchers and hitters on both PrizePicks and Underdog. So this might look a little bit lower, and it is technically, but not by much. Not by much at all. We can go Rodriguez under 9.5. We're dipping pretty low here in terms of percentages. Let's go to the middling tool. I just feel more comfortable that way. So bear with me. I'm trying to find the best plays, guys. That's what we're here for, right? Walker, not that good of a play. Abbott, not that good of a play. Severino, definitely not that good of a play. Remix, better play on Hot Streak for sure. Hot Streak, really good play. I took this one last night. This total games discrepancy is actually pretty good. On SportsBattle, it looks like a fantastic middling opportunity. But this is a good play to take advantage of for tennis. Again, I already played it. I played this one too. I'm going to skip over those for now. I don't think I took these. I mean, like, I'm not going to even try to pronounce these names, but we're going to take the Elizabetta. Is that her name? Elizabetta. We are taking the under breakpoints 1 at 4.5. And do you know what? I want to middle these on SportsBattle. So I want to switch. And again, this is my process. I want to switch over to SportsBattle and do that pretty quickly. I'm going to put the slip up on the screen so that you guys can see it after I'm done entering. But usually these lines don't move because there's limited market knowledge and there's not as many eyes looking at these plays, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just entered that in. Let's go ahead and switch over to the board. And again, PrizePicks has not been treating us too well, but it's okay because it's all about variance, right? Trust the process. All it takes is one slip. Everybody has seemed to love that quote from me. All it takes is one slip. Literally 130x. I can lose the next 28 slips and I'd still be up. That's the mindset to have. But guys, I'm showing you my exact process here. This is what I do. This is my exact process. Every single time I load up my optimizer and observe the market. It's just like the stock market. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Here's a slip, all unders. All right, so now we're going to switch over to SportsBattle real quick. And again, this is a 5-man attack play. If you haven't signed up for SportsBattle, use code DGF for 100% match up to $100. They have a lot of props, like a ton of props. And we are middling. We're taking the over on these 3 tennis players. They're all women. Hence WTA. Is there an L in there? Dude. My eyes suck. I just fucked up. One of these, dude, I'm all over the place. This is an over. This one's an over. Cancel that. Cancel the last one if you guys have time. I can. All right, we can all cancel it. We have plenty of time. Okay, we can cancel it. Everybody, re-enter this slip. Cancel your last one. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. Thankfully, we can cancel it on. About had a panic attack because I didn't think I could cancel. Put in this slip again. I have it right on the screen now. I know. I'm probably getting smoked in the chat right now. I don't work for PrizePicks. Everybody chill. I just took down the slip. Under. This one's an over. Ajla. Yeah, that person. It's because your name sucks. That's why. We are taking the over breakpoints for her only. The rest are unders. Less, more, less. Let's try to enter this again. We got it. You guys should be able to get that. Anti-woman? How am I anti-woman? How does that make sense? All right, now we're switching back to SportsBattle once you get this in. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll get better, I promise. So now we're taking the under on SportsBattle for that woman. Jelena. We're taking the over for break points on SportsBattle. Yeah. Okay. So now I want to make a quick pivot here on SportsBattle. Use code DGF for 100% matchup to $100. Let's see what we can find here. Ooh, that was almost a very good play. We just took these grants here. And we can actually take these two tennis players. So let's do that. And again, the slip to play on SportsBattle is the 5-man attack play because they pay out 20x. So that's minus 122 implied odds per leg. And that is the best slip type here. I hate tennis, guys. I hate tennis. I'm so sorry. Over games played. And it also doesn't make it any better that all these guys' names kind of suck. All right. And again, you can only play on the app on SportsBattle, which, again, like I can't show you the screen and enter the slip with you guys. But all we're doing here submit. All right, you got it. All we're doing here is we're taking these tennis players and we're middling on PrizePicks, right? The mindset is that if these players land on 4, on 5 for the other player that we entered, and then if they middle here, like you win on both apps. I know it's a long shot, but in terms of like long-term percent odds to hit, like that's going to happen enough times than not to keep you profitable. So again, that's the mindset behind middling. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch back here, get off SportsBattle, and we're going to scan the PrizePicks screen again. Let's go ahead and switch back to the optimizer. And again, the reason I'm skipping over these CSGO plays is because I can find more efficient plays on the middling tool, and I want to be able to take advantage of both sides. So Jezu, let's actually switch over. That looks like a pretty good play on PrizePicks. Yeah, so let's actually start out our slip here. So what what we're doing here is we're observing the market, right? Like, let's think of this as like a car dealership, right? Like, bear with me. I know that sounds crazy. But let's think of this as like a car dealership, right? You're going to buy a used car. Not a used car. Let's say a brand new car. Very cheap brand new car, right? 2022 Honda Civic, base level, whatever, okay? 14.5 is the price at one dealership. 14.5 is the next at another dealership. 15 is another price tag at another dealership. 15,000, of course. 15.5 thousand, another price, right? And then 16,000 at this dealership. Which one do you think is overpriced? Right? Just logic. So let's switch over to PrizePicks, and we're going to be taking the under on Jazu under. Did it just get removed? Is he already playing? Dude, I'm in shambles this morning. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. It looks like the time to start is a little bit behind. This is showing 11, and on PrizePicks, obviously, or real time, obviously already started, so it's probably showing us 12. We'll have to clear that out. All right, let's start with the middling tool again. Anyway, hope you guys are understanding what I'm at least talking about here. In shambles this morning. Ooh, Wilson, Asia Wilson over rebounds. Let's start there. WNBA, Wilson, over 9. Wilson, over 9. And again, the mindset here is that 2 of the 3 apps set their price tag to 9.5, right? The exact same kind of juice on both. Williams, or Jones, we took the under on Underdog. That's the sharper play there. Remix, this player starts in a little bit. However, the better play is definitely on hot streak. Took the tennis plays. I already played those. 4.5. The market is in disagreement here, so we're not going to take that one. This play is no longer on the board. Gray, Javier, ABR. Market's in disagreement here, but better play on hot streak. Remix. Ooh, this is a decent play. That's a decent play. Let's go ahead and put that one in. What I would do here is I would middle this. It looks like the sharper play is under 10.5 or over 9.5 on, I believe that's hot streak as well. So let's take the under remix, 10.5 headshots. Let's take the under aid kit. Map 1 to 2 kills, 36. And we have 3 plays now. Let's switch back to the optimizer. Snell, we took. Rodriguez, let's take Rodriguez. Screw it. Rodriguez under, that's 4 players. Did we see this one on the optimizer? This one's really off here on parlay play. Might have to switch to parlay play after this. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and throw in John Gray, McGill over strikeouts. Gray. So it's Wilson over rebounds. Here, I'll just show you. Remix. A kit. Under map 1 to 2 kills. Rodriguez. There we go. Julio Rodriguez. Under. And then McGill. Over. That's the slip. Go ahead and enter that in. Oh, it's League of Legends. Dude, I'm in shambles. I'm in shambles, guys. It's been a long weekend. That's a 6-man. Yes, you can add Jezu for the under to make it the 6-man. All right. Now that we're on the same page, hopefully everybody has had the chance to enter that slip. I'm going to go ahead and enter it. That's a 6-man on PrizePicks. Wilson, only minus 118 DGF weighted odds for over 9.5. So the mindset is that we are middling Wilson on the DFS apps. We are not just taking the over for Wilson. So for instance, look, like this is fantastic. Another market came out. It looks like SportsBattle also came out with a price tag. If 3 of the 4 apps agree with 9.5, you take the over of 9. Okay. So the difference between the DFS optimizer and the middling tool is that the middling tool shows you the best opportunities for actually middling between the apps. On the DFS optimizer, it shows the sports books. It shows the market consensus data so that when you are able to identify a discrepancy within the market, comparing it to PrizePicks, you can be confident in taking that pick. Okay, so the play here for Wilson would be take the under on one of these apps and over on PrizePicks. However, as you can see here, you can get away with just taking the over on PrizePicks given the DFS data. But like this is going to adjust one way or the other. The sharper play right now is on PrizePicks. That's how you interpret this data. So you need to be able to interpret the data between the two different tools. For instance, on SportsBattle, you saw that we middled every single one of these plays on one side here. And then on the other side, we did this on PrizePicks. The mindset here is that on these DFS apps, they create a huge edge because they offer push potential. You don't lose if you push on any one of these apps. You don't. You just go down the leg in terms of your payout. So that is the added benefit by playing these on these DFS apps. Okay, and that's huge. Like you technically can middle all these plays and be long-term profitable, but why would you middle when you can take the sharper play? In this exact scenario, we saw that Wilson was set to 9 on PrizePicks, but 9.5 on 3 of the 4 apps. That is how you interpret that data, if that makes sense. Jezu bumped. Thane, good question, though. Yes, Jezu, we can say we secured the value on. So on PrizePicks, let's go ahead and scan the market again here. I know that you guys want to stay on PrizePicks, so let's go ahead and do that. Man, there's so many freaking tennis players. I can't stand finding plays on tennis. I like watching tennis. I just can't stand playing. Or I can't stand finding the plays on PrizePicks. I actually like watching tennis. Wilson. So again, look, we only have one other price point here on Hot Streak. Like, again, the edge is very minimal because it's only, 54.34%. So, like, this would be, like, literally decimal points in terms of an edge. But the mindset would be to take the under on Hot Streak, the over on PrizePicks, and hope that this player pushes at 31. Like, minus 122 is actually plus odds here at the under at 31.5. So that's the reasoning for that. That creates a slight edge. So that's the way to interpret that. Not a huge edge, though. Not a huge edge. Let's switch back to the optimizer here for PrizePicks. See if we missed any plays. This is getting bumped up in terms of odds. Again, everything's in the 54 range, so not too much here to be said. Gosman popped up here a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Some combo props are popping up. Again, creating a slight edge. But again, nothing high up here other than that Dak Prescott free square. So I think we're going to look past PrizePicks right now. My mindset here is, like, if I saw this, I would be going instantly to another app. So let's recheck here on Underdog Fantasy. Walko, we took these plays. Let's go to the middling tool real quick on Underdog. And then what we can do is switch over to parlay play, which I know you guys were requesting in the last live stream. Because parlay play always has really good value. Really good value. I know it's Dustin's favorite app to play. Ooh, Brianna Stewart's a good play over here at SportsBattle. Did we take automatic? We might be able to put in a slip here. No, I don't think so. I think there's only 2 plays. We're really starting to force value here, and that's not something we should do. So parlay play. And again, for parlay play, the best slip type is actually going to be a 6-man insured, and I can explain why here in a little bit. But let's see if we can find some plays. Market disagrees here. SportsBattle and parlay play disagree here with a 5. Not too confident on that. 5, 5.5, 5. Javier 5, 5.5. Kind of all over the place. Interesting take here on Fliff. Slight plus money. Gallon 5, 5.5. Ooh, I don't know. 5.5 remix. Yeah. I mean, honestly, guys, I think. Ooh, that's not bad. Not a bad play here, too. But they play for the same team. Yeah, I mean, like, we're really starting to get in the territory of forcing plays. Not something I recommend doing. Boom. We haven't checked out Hot Streak, Jock Market all live stream. Let's try Jock Market here. Ooh. Okay, that's not a bad play there. Jacob Young. The only price in the market being offered for him is going to be on Jock Market under 1. Duvall, not a bad play too. Okay, we might be able to get away with something here. Schwarber I actually took last night. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's rough. It's rough out here, guys. Not too many plays. Let's put in a slip on Jock Market just because I really like those first 2 plays. Let me see if I can get something going. And again, they just have an app. If you guys haven't signed up for Jock Market, exact same payouts compared to Underdog. So you get 6x for a 3-man non-insured slip, and you also get the exact same payout as a PrizePicks 5 flex if you play a 5-man insured play on Jock Market, which is fantastic. So let's actually switch to Jock Market here. I'm going to put in Jacob Young under hits. Use code DGF for 100% matchup to $100 if you haven't already. Young. Duval over. And I already took this one. So let's go Suarez under 1 total bases. And we'll call it there. Yeah, I mean, like, this play up here, this play at the top, that under. This Jacob Young is a fantastic play because, as you can see here, decent juice on the over, but the only price in the market going to be set to 1 here. So if he hits if he pushes, like, that's still, you don't lose. So you're basically playing the push or hit the under here, which is completely fine. Completely fine. Over, and Suarez is going to be an under. All right, so we have Young under 1 hit, Duval over 1 total base, Suarez under 1 total base. That is a mortal lock on Jock Market, and I got that off, so you guys should be good to go here. And that is sniping value. That is sniping value. And we have some more plays here on PrizePicks that just popped up. It looks like a WNBA play. Let's see if there's any more worth noting. Not really. That's how it works, guys. That's why you manage your bankroll. That's why you only take advantage of the value that is available at that specific time, guys. We also have a huge, huge announcement here coming out on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. A brand new tool for you guys, completely separate from the optimizer and the middling tool. It is quite literally going to change the entire market in the way that we operate as a community, because this tool is going to be next level. It's been thoroughly tested. All of our results are tracked from it on the tool itself so that you guys can literally play together with the tool. Anyway, look out for that announcement, guys. I'm sorry for the lack of value, something I can't help. But again, we don't force anything. That's not the way to play. That's not the way that we need to observe the market. We just need to take advantage when that value is available. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. All right, so guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully there'll be more value tomorrow. NFL, closer to NFL season, all that fun stuff. Anyway, guys, hopefully you had a fun time. I will talk to you tomorrow on the next live stream. Let's gash.